And the president of the Yoruba Council of Youth in Lagos, Oladotun Hassan, joins me now on the news to share his thoughts on the issue. Many thanks to you, Oladotun Hassan, for joining us on this hour.
It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, let's start with a statement that is credited to you. The media has been awash with that statement, which is concerning the protest held by the Yoruba World Congress all through the Southwest yesterday. That protest was largely peaceful in Ondo and in Osun, but in Lagos we heard that it was sort of disrupted by, or it was stopped by police, officers. And you said that that was authorized by the Attorney General of the Federation. If it was peaceful in other parts, why would you say it was, or how do you know that it was authorized by the Attorney General?
The Amotekun is a child of necessity that has come to stay, and it's a part of the ingenuity of the Southwest people to supporting the security architecture of the state, not necessarily to be against the state as being selfishly driven by some sections of the country. But do that as it may, the position of the Attorney General as at date is yet to be retracted, declaring the Amotekun operation as illegal. And I believe police would have acted, not presumably, but I believe strongly that's one of the hindrances, that the major albatross that stopped the process yesterday, and it's quite unfortunate.
In Lagos, but in other parts of the Southwest, there
was largely some sort of intimidation. The police, if not for the way the other states were able to accommodate the protesters, the solidarity walk yesterday, it wouldn't have been a success either. But as far as the Lagos is concerned, Lagos is presumed to be well informed. But in a state of such nature, and people's will and interest is being cut short, this is really an infringement on our fundamental right. And I believe strongly it's not really a best of claim by the CP of Lagos to have intimidated peace-loving Nigerians coming forward to solidarize with the police. Maybe they are misinformed. We are just coming to hard up, to even positively contribute our own legitimate responsibility as citizens to the police, as friends. So the police themselves now has really shown to be acting on the negative note, and it's not really the best of view from the Nigerian Police Force.
Like you said, there has been some sort of staunch resistance to the security operation from some parts of the country, and just even generally, some people have fears about this security operation. So what would you say, or how would you react to people like that who say, look, we don't know what this is and we're not sure it is the right thing?
We are confronted with deceitful sections within the Nigerian, within the security architecture. There is large complicity. We are all aware of how our borders are porous, and other situations that are bedeviling the security architecture. And these on its own gave rise to the necessity. They are killing and kidnapping and all other vices that are taking a large space within our security views as far as the Southwest is concerned. Not even the Southwest alone. It's a national tragedy. So what we are doing at the moment, it need not even be given this kind of upheaval and this negative thought from the federal government. Somehow, we are presuming that the federal government is now perceiving the people as its own enemy, which ought not to be, because sovereignty belongs to the people. We're exercising our democratic right as a nation, irrespective of whatever the Attorney General might have as his own opinion. What the governors are doing is legitimate because they have that democratic right. They are chief security officers of the state, according to Section 24 and 25 of the Constitution. They still have that onus, and they are performing that responsibility. So for an Attorney General to come without consulting, without writing those people, shows a brute crudity on the part of the Attorney General. And that is where we'll call all the political watchers, especially Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He has made a fundamental statement. But that statement should go further by acting, calling a spade a spade. The federal government, for those of us that have agitated and show suspicion to the federal government, we are not acting extremely against the government.
We do have to wrap up the conversation
Yes.
because of time, but basically the national leader of the APC is calling for a dialogue.
Yes.
In just a few seconds, do you think, between the governors, between all stakeholders, do you think that that's the right way to go on this issue?
Definitely. Dialogue is one of the key requests we will also be making. That Mr. President should nationalize this as an issue for the whole nation.
All right. President of the Yoruba Council of Youth in Lagos, Oladotun Hassan, many thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.